See, basically, you were part of, you did your masters in Sunny Buffalo. You have in India, you did your engineering. So when you were studying,
Yeah.
uh, how did you basically go through that process? Did you saw changes over there? How did you adjust yourself? What changes you accepted? How did you go about making friends?
Making so the different in studies after I went to the US, you mean?
Yeah, after you went to the US,
Yeah,
you
yeah. So that's definitely a big thing because when you start school over there, you realize uh, there right from the beginning there's a more significant focus on a lot of like practical work, like we say over in India, like you're not just learning things, you're immediately applying, like in our the computer science branch, you're immediately given programming assignments and stuff fairly quickly. So right from the beginning you are very focused on doing practical work as well as theoretical work, like especially in computer science, like the just the theory part kind of takes a little bit of a backseat, and there's not that much focus on you memorizing stuff or having to memorize stuff. In fact, a lot of there's a significant number of exams that tend to be kind of open book sometimes, and then you're rather than memorizing things, you're expected to read, understand, and solve problems. Problem solving takes more focus rather than memorizing things. So that's a big change, and uh, interacting with other students. Again, my personal example, Buffalo tends to have a lot of international students, especially students from India. So you end up meeting a lot of other Indian students, and generally when you're going to a lot of American universities that accept international students, you tend to find a lot of Indian people. So I mean, if from a perspective of somebody looking right now, I don't think they should be afraid about having to like completely go into a very alien environment. More likely than not, they will have a lot of seniors, a lot of people, peers alongside them who will be from India, and there'll always be people who will be there to kind of like walk you through all the things like finding accommodation, finding good rental places, which are the cheap ones, which are the good ones, and even in school, there'll always be people who'll be there to guide you about which courses to take, which professors are better, whether to wait for a course in this particular semester or take it in the next semester when there's a better professor, or a more a professor who would be more uh, like helpful or grades better or teaches better. It can be anything. So you'll always have help like that, and but it's always good to kind of uh, there's an instinctive thing about just staying around other Indian people, which I think we should avoid. We should kind of step out. You're going all the way to the US, so you should step out of your bubble, meet people from other places, especially if you go to a lot of these universities which have so many international students. So not just American people, but there'll be a lot of international people from all over. So it's good to step out of your bubble like that.